What's up, my fellow gamers? Welcome to the top 5 video game news countdown of the week. I'll be running down a list of the top 5 pieces of video game news each and every week so that you don't miss it. This is the week of July 24th, so let's get started.
Number 5.
Earlier this week, the third Humble Indie Bundle went live for consumers to score some awesome indie games while donating to charity. If you don't know what the Humble Indie Bundle is, it's a bundle of about 5 indie games that you can purchase at any price you want. Yes, you can literally pay as much as you want for this bundle. From free to a bajillion dollars, whatever you pay, you'll be able to choose where you want your money to go between 3 divisions: the developers, Child's Play Charity, or the Electronic Frontier Foundation. Or if you want to split the money between the 3, you also have that option. The 5 games included in this bundle are Hammer Fight, And Yet It Moves, Cogs, Crayon Physics Deluxe, and VVVVV. Also, if you download this bundle, you'll be able to play Minecraft for free until August 14th. These games have no DRM, meaning you can own these games forever and can install it on as many computers as you want. These also work across Windows, Mac, and Linux operating systems. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and donate to charity and claim your 5 games.
Number 4.
The next 2 entries in 2 different Mario series finally got a release window of sometime this year. Mario's next adventure continues on the Nintendo 3DS in the game Super Mario 3D Land. This game looks to pay homage to past Mario games such as Super Mario Land, Super Mario Bros. 3, Mario 64, and Super Mario Galaxy. Nintendo is going to be incorporating elements from each of these games in this new Mario title, and I'm extremely excited. Also, 2 words: Tanuki Soup. The next Mario game releasing this year is Mario Kart 7. This new Mario Kart title is also releasing on the 3DS and is looking to add new features. For example, there will be new gameplay elements and races that take the racing to a whole new level. You'll be able to hang glide in the air and race underwater in certain sections of specific levels. You'll also be able to customize your vehicle, changing the tires and body of your car to your liking. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but I'm pretty sure these changes will affect the stats of your vehicle, just like in Mario Kart Wii. Both Super Mario 3D Land and Mario Kart 7 released this holiday season, and I cannot wait.
New releases of the week.
There are 2 games and 2 pieces of downloadable content that released this week that deserve your attention. First up, we have Catherine. This is a horror puzzle platformer adventure game with a unique set of visuals and gameplay. Aesthetically, the game looks amazing, but is the same true for the gameplay? That's for you to decide. From Dust released this week as part of Xbox Live's Summer of Arcade. In this game, you play God as you manipulate the environment around you, keeping your villagers safe from harm while discovering the story behind them and their ancestors. Next up, we have Dragon Age 2 Legacy, which extends the lore of Dragon Age 2. You play as Hawk's father in this expansion dating right before Dragon Age 2. You uncover details and secrets behind the Hawk family that make for a more engrossing story to the Dragon Age 2 storyline. Finally, we have the Annihilation map pack for Black Ops. This map pack finally made its way over to PS3 owners this week. It adds 4 new multiplayer maps and 1 new zombie map for $15.
Number 3.
A new trailer for Deus Ex Human Revolution released this week, showcasing one of the many ways you can play this game, and that's by using stealth. We see plenty of awesome weapons and gadgets Adam Jensen has at his disposal to help him slip past guards with as little attention as possible. The main ability we see in this trailer is Jensen's cloaking ability. He is able to turn himself fully invisible and be out of sight of any guard or security camera, allowing him to sneak past undetected. We also see him use stealthy takedowns to knock out his enemies and silence weapons to suppress the sound of his guns. It was also mentioned in the video that one benefit to not killing your enemies right away is that you'll be able to listen in on their conversations, and sometimes they will leak out useful information that you can use later on in the game. It all sounds fantastic, and it's definitely refreshing to have that option to be stealthy instead of running in guns blazing all the time. The game releases August 23rd on Xbox 360, PS3, and PC, and I'll for sure be getting it.
Number 2.
id Software released the next part to their Development Diary series for their game Rage. This video gives us the scoop on the enemies we will be encountering in the world of Rage. The enemies in this game are unique and varied and offer for a very different experience every battle. First up, we have the Bandits, which are spread out between different clans and each have their own unique fighting style. For instance, the Ghost Clan Bandits are acrobatic and use their agile to attack you from above or below you. There's also the Wasted Clan that aren't as effective in combat, but they have a unique sense of personality. And then there's the Shrouded Clan that use RC cars armed with explosives as their weapon of choice. There are also enemies called the Authority, which is a military group that coordinates with each other in squads and wear heavy armor. It's heavily emphasized that these guys are tough and are not the type to mess around with. These guys will demolish you if they get the chance. The video also gives us details on how the development team used motion capture to bring these enemies to life. We're no longer in the days of Koopa Troopas and Goombas. This is a whole new playing field of enemies you'll get to experience in October when Rage officially releases.
Now it's time for the epic clip of the day.
This week's epic clip of the day comes from Criminangel 455. As he's having a nice stroll on Battlefield Bad Company 2, he witnesses something hilarious. Just watch. Let me know in the comments below if you laughed as hard as I did when I first seen this. Make sure you guys go check out his channel, show him some love, and let him know I sent you. And the top video game news of the week goes to... Earlier this week, Nintendo dropped a bombshell on us. They dropped the Nintendo 3DS's price from $250 down to $170. That's an $80 price cut, and the 3DS hasn't even been out for 6 months. That's definitely a risky move on Nintendo's part, considering those who purchased the handheld day one, like myself, will now be out of $80. But wait, Nintendo knows this, and instead of doing nothing, they have decided to reward early adopters of the 3DS. Those who have purchased the 3DS at $250 will be getting $80 worth of free games. Nintendo's launching an ambassador program for early adopters and giving away 10 NES games and 10 Game Boy Advance games to download on the 3DS's virtual console for free. So far, they only announced 5 titles from each system. On the NES, we have Super Mario Bros., Donkey Kong Jr., Balloon Fight, Ice Climber, and The Legend of Zelda. And on the Game Boy Advance, we'll be receiving Metroid Fusion, Mario Kart Super Circuit, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Yoshi's Island Super Mario Advance 3, and WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games. I'm extremely excited for this because Nintendo decided to give us some of their best games on these respective systems, and there's still 10 more games they have yet to announce. If Nintendo can pull out another 10 amazing games, it'll be a big win on their part, and it's something they need right now, especially for their newest handheld. Alright guys, that's it for this week, so stay tuned next week for another countdown of some awesome video game news. If you want your video game clip to be in next week's epic clip of the week, go ahead and leave it as a video response to this video or send me a message on YouTube with your clip. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next week.